Have you ever whispered the name of Avalokitesvara Buddhistophy in a moment of desperation? Have you ever wondered if mantras really work? Could a simple sequence of sacred sounds actually connect you to a higher power and invoke real, tangible help? Welcome back to the channel. This video will take you on a journey through one of the most revered yet lesser-known practices in Buddhist tradition, the secret responsive mantra of Avalokitesvara Buddhistophy. This isn't superstition. This isn't magic. This is a path, time-tested over centuries, that continues to bring miracles into the lives of those who practice it with sincerity and devotion. If you've ever doubted the power of chanting, if you've ever asked whether the ancient teachings still hold relevance in today's world of chaos and speed, then this episode may just awaken something within you, a memory, a longing, or even a long-lost faith. Let's begin not with theory, but with a real question. What does it mean to be heard by the divine? Imagine that you're drowning in worry, your finances are collapsing, your relationships are unraveling, your health is unstable, and no one seems to understand. You feel isolated, overwhelmed, and powerless, and in that moment, you utter a single sacred sound, perhaps just a whispered Om Mani Padme Hum. Within days, something shifts. Job offer arrives, friend unexpectedly reaches out. The pain in your chest begins to ease. Coincidence? Some may say so. But for countless practitioners around the world and throughout history, the answer is far deeper. It is the compassionate presence of Avalokitesvara Buddhistophy responding not with thunder or lightning, but with subtle, gentle transformation. In Buddhist tradition, Avalokitesvara, known as the Bodhisattva of infinite compassion, vows to respond to every sincere cry for help. The name Avalokitesvara literally means the one who hears the cries of the world. And what better tool to connect with such a being than sound itself? That's where the mantra comes in. The chanting of sacred syllables, especially mantras taught or blessed by Buddhists, serves as a bridge between the ordinary and the divine. It's not about language. It's not about religion. It's about resonance. When you chant the right mantra, in the right state of mind, you are tuning yourself like an instrument. You shift your energy, you elevate your frequency, and suddenly, you find yourself aligned with a field of mercy, healing, and guidance. Among the most widely known mantras attributed to Avalokitesvara is Om Mani Padme Hum, the six-syllable jewel. In Tibetan Buddhism, this is considered the heart of Avalokitesvara's compassion. Each syllable is said to purify one of the six realms of existence. When chanted mindfully, it is believed to cleanse karma, open the heart, and draw the practitioner closer to enlightenment. But beyond this well-known chant, there are others, mantras held in high secrecy, passed down through scriptures and spiritual visions. One such mantra is found in the Shurangamamantra Sutra, in which Avalokitesvara shares the method of air consciousness penetration and esoteric approach to enlightenment through the sense of hearing. The idea is profound. If you can hear your own chanting clearly, fully, and without distraction, you begin to transcend the duality of self and other. You stop thinking and start becoming the sound itself. The mantra no longer comes from you, becomes you. Now, let's talk about the power of response. Many people ask, why do some receive powerful responses when chanting, while others feel nothing? The answer lies in three principles: sincerity, karmic connection, and consistency. Sincerity is the foundation. If you chant only for gain, your results may be shallow. But if you chant from a place of surrender, of devotion, of genuine longing to connect and serve, the results can be astonishing. Karmic connection is subtler. Some people have lifetimes of affinity with Avalokitesvara. They may have served in past lives, made vows, or performed acts of compassion that built a spiritual bridge. When they chant, it's like calling home. But even if you feel no connection yet, consistency can build one. Mantras work like water on stone. Slowly, steadily, they shape your consciousness. I've heard stories, countless ones, of people who began chanting in despair and found peace they never thought possible. A teenager in Thailand once told me how she was bullied to the point of suicidal thoughts. One day, her grandmother handed her a mala and said, just chant. Even if you don't believe, just chant. She began to whisper Om Mani Padme Hum every night, out loudly, out confidently, just broken syllables between tears. Weeks passed, and months. He said the fear began to melt. One night, in your dream, a white-robed figure smiled at her and said, "Hired you." That girl is now a mental health advocate, helping others find healing through spiritual practice. Another story comes from India, where a man caught in a storm near a ravine cried out Avalokitesvara as his car began to slide. He blacked out. When he awoke, the car had stopped inches from the edge. "I don't know how I'm alive," he said, "but I know I didn't stop that car." Such stories are not meant to glorify miracles, but to remind us that compassion is not distant. It listens, it watches, it acts. You don't have to be a monk. You don't have to be perfect. You only need to be sincere. The steps are simple, but sacred. Sh is a mantra connected to Avalokitesvara. The most accessible is Top Mani Padme Hum. Others include the Great Compassion Mantra, or the mantras found in the Shurangamamantra Sutra. Set an intention not for material gain, but for connection, awakening, or healing. Chant slowly. Let the sound enter your own ears. Listen deeply. Chant consistently daily if possible. Create a rhythm. Make it part of your life. Watch your inner world. Notice the changes not just outside you, but within. You may find that your anger softens, and your impatience fades, and a calm, quiet strength begins to rise in you. This is Avalokitesvara's blessing, not always dramatic, but always profound. Eventually, your life becomes a mantra, where actions become compassion, where presence becomes healing. This is the power of chanting. This is the response that lies waiting for you. So I ask you, have you ever truly chanted with your whole heart? Have you called out, not just with your voice, but with your soul? If not, perhaps today is the day to begin. If you've had a moment of deep connection while chanting, or felt a mysterious protection, or experienced transformation through mantra, I invite you to share your story in the comments. Your voice may be the comfort someone else needs. Thank you for watching this video. If this teaching resonated with you, please like, subscribe, and consider joining our community. Together, we can keep the light of compassion alive in a world that so desperately needs it. Until next time, may every chant bring you closer to peace, to love, and to the infinite heart of Avalokitesvara.